Okay, let's just get right into it. Today on Hidden Headlines, we are diving deep into some really decisive actions coming straight from the president.
That's right. A lot to cover.
We're going over some aggressive national security policy, a massive economic defense fight that's now hitting the Supreme Court,
And strict new rules protecting taxpayer credits.
and then, of course, the fallout from a deeply, deeply serious security failure right here in Washington, D.C. President reportedly declared the airspace over and around Venezuela close in its entirety.
And he did it via Truth Social. Well, it's more than just a message, right? You have to see it as a proactive security measure.
How so?
It connects directly to countering the border threats we know are linked to Maduro's government.
And the ongoing U.S. military strikes on those suspected drug boats and submarines in the area.
Exactly. It's signaling to all the global actors that this area is now vital to U.S. national security. Any intrusion will be taken seriously.
So while full enforcement will, it'll require cooperation across different agencies, the message to traffickers is undeniably clear.
Oh, it's crystal clear.
This administration is focused on aggressive, early enforcement.
Before we move on to trade, I do want to pause briefly.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're really glad Hidden Headlines is part of the Next Gen business.
Absolutely.
Their entire focus is on growing opportunities for Americans and creating clarity in reporting.
Which is something we desperately need today. I mean, empowering people who just want to share truth and clarity.
That's the core mission.
It is, and the Next Gen business is leading that charge. We're proud to be part of that movement. Okay, let's pivot to the economy. Tariffs. This story is a huge one, and it's now headed to the highest court in the land.
It is. The president is alleging that tariffs have made the U.S. rich, strong, and safe by countering, decades of unfair foreign trade practices.
And if you just look at the data in the reports, the facts really do speak for themselves on this one.
They do. He ties these tariffs directly to the economy's performance. We're talking about record stock highs.
The S&P 500 is reportedly near, 6,800?
6,900.
Somewhere around there, yeah. And inflation has stabilized around 3%. Plus, we have a world-leading military.
And that tariff revenue, a record $33 billion last month alone.
That's a staggering number.
And here's where it gets really interesting for you listening at home. The Supreme Court is reviewing these tariffs, which are based on the IEEPA.
The International Emergency Economic Powers Act.
Which is monumental. I mean, it gives the president just massive authority during a national emergency to regulate commerce. So this decision, it essentially redefines executive trade power for the U.S. It could either confirm or restrict the ability to use tariffs for economic self-defense.
It's a big deal.
A very big deal. Now, moving to domestic financial controls, the Treasury Department is taking significant action here.
Protecting taxpayer dollars.
Exactly. New regulations are being proposed to block those here illegally from accessing the refundable parts of major tax credits.
So that's the EITC, the Earned Income Tax Credit.
Right, and the additional child tax credit.
And officials are reportedly saying this just upholds the 1996 welfare reform law. It treats these credits as public benefits for legal residents only.
And to add another layer, there's a new FinCEN alert.
The Financial Crimes Enforcement Network.
Yes. They're asking money services to report suspicious cross-border transfers of $2,000 or more if they're linked to illegal activities.
It's all about protecting our financial integrity for the citizens who need and deserve that support.
Finally, we have to turn to a deeply serious event, a tragic security failure that hit right here in D.C.
Yeah, this is a tough one to talk about.
It is. We need to discuss the ambush of 2 West Virginia National Guard members. They were deployed near the White House.
And the attack was allegedly perpetrated by Romanullah Lakanwal, a 29-year-old Afghan national who was resettled here through Operation Allies Welcome.
The result is just devastating. Sergeant Beckstrom died on Thanksgiving Day.
And Specialist Wolf is reportedly recovering after surgery. It's a profound, absolute breach of security trust.
It is. And what's critical here is the immediate policy response this triggered.
Which had to be swift.
Absolutely vital for national security. The State Department immediately paused Afghan visas, and USCIS has halted asylum decisions for enhanced vetting.
So they're digging in now, probing for any signs of radicalization or undiagnosed issues like PTSD.
They have to. When an individual resettled under a promise of safety commits an act like this, the entire vetting process has to be immediately reinforced to protect our citizens.
If you enjoy these kinds of conversations and want to improve discourse and help secure a better America for future generations, please subscribe and rate Hidden Headlines wherever you listen.